Hey guys, what is up? It's me, Psytrix here, and welcome back to some more Pokemon Legends ZA. How you guys doing? So we're back again. We're gonna go ahead and continue with some more missions to clear out the story. So I believe the last time we played Pokemon Legends ZA, we were being held captive by some crazy rich lady who wanted her tournament to go on without a hitch. But now we're back, and we're here. It's raining. As we go ahead to find out what Quasartico wants with us. More Rogue Megas, probably. And also, I've done a lot of off-screen grinding. So I've caught a Chespin, I caught a Fennekin, and a Froakie, and I evolved them so far. I managed to get the Greninja. So I think I want to go ahead and equip the Mega Stone. Give. No. Yes. Alright, let's go ahead. Alright, Vinny, what do you want with me? You're both here. Good. I'm sorry for the urgent summons. What's the matter? What did you need me for? Me and Psytrix for? I'm afraid I do not have any answers. I was merely tasked with reaching out to you. President Jett is waiting inside. She will be the one to explain. Oh, so it's the president, the CEO. Okay. Alright, Jett, what do you want? Ma'am, I brought Team MZ's leader, Tawny, and her teammate Psytrix as well. Thank you both for sparing me some of your time. Tawny, Psytrix. The two of you helped me out of a difficult situation the other day, along with the gentleman from the Syndicate. I'm afraid I failed to properly express my appreciation sooner. So, it wasn't true, right? What that trainer was saying? You mean his claim that Pokemon flocking to Lumiose are part of some plot by our company? Of course that's incorrect. Okay. Truly, to the extent of our involvement in this entire affair is the use of our hollow-tech barriers. These barriers encircle the wild zone to keep wild Pokemon from damaging their surroundings. Specifically though, they are intended to prevent Pokemon from wild Pokemon to have undergone Rogue Mega Evolution from causing widespread damage. Makes sense. After the incident 5 years ago, Lumiose City was hemorrhaging people, and property values were in free fall. This is why the urban redevelopment plan was established. But it was a risky venture. The mayor could not find businesses willing to take on the project, and so it fell to my company, Quasartico Inc. I see. The initial plan was to create a city that belonged to both people and Pokemon, a place where wild Pokemon could live alongside humans. There were concerns for some uneasy with the idea, even those with no ties to this city. Still, it is a noble undertaking worthy of pursuing. But when we began investigating Prism Tower to the plan for repairs and improvements, we became aware of something we had not anticipated. The tower was emitting a peculiar energy. That is when we all also began detecting that strange power, which we call Mega Power, in all corners of Lumiose City. At the same time, wild Pokemon were flocking to the city in droves, as if drawn to this power. And now we have Rogue Mega Evolution. If this dire phenomenon becomes a commonplace, the people will abandon Lumiose once again. Don't worry, Team MZ will help get all this under control. Thank you for that, young lady. Beg pardon, ma'am. It seems I've been called for. If you excuse me for just a moment. Alright, he's off. It's thanks to Vinny that I came to know of AZ, which also led me to your group, Team MZ, and to me asking so much of you children now. As if it As if we wouldn't want to help save the people and Pokemon of Lumiose. We're glad to help, right, Psytrix? Yeah, it's for Lumiose's future. Thank you both. I wish to make the city where people and Pokemon truly can live together. Help me make that dream a reality. We certainly will. Which means we better get to work right away. Thanks for having us. One last question before you go, Tawny. If you don't mind me asking, that jacket of yours, where did you obtain it? It was my mom's. I keep it as a reminder for her. I see. Forgive me, I just thought it looked familiar somehow. If you remember where you might have seen it, please let me know, ma'am. I came here to Lumiose searching for someone. Your memory could be the clue I need. Now, if you'll excuse us. Please, one moment of your time. I've just been briefed about the latest readings. We're detecting concentrations of mega power. I will email you all the details as usual. Leave it to us. This is what Team MZ is here for. We're gonna make Lumiose a city that people and Pokemon can share, like you were saying, ma'am. Come on, Psytrix. We're heading back to the hotel. Time for another strategy meeting. Well, that's that. Alright, first of all... Right, Pidgeotite. Pidgeotite. Then we have... Oh... Audinite. And then we have Lapunanite. Lapunite. Okay, that's all I can afford right now. The rest are gonna be so dang expensive. Metagross. Ooh, I want that. And Salamence. And Allure. Yeah, I've got to do way more farming for those. But best to knock out the ones that I don't need. But first... There we go. Ooh. Okay, let's see. Nice. Doesn't get close enough. Still raining. Back to Hotel Z. Sorry, just looking at something real quick here. There we go. So, why'd Vinny call you over to Quarzartico? I guess the president just wanted us to know that we got our backs and appreciate our work. She said that she's counting on our help to take care of the Rogue Mega Evolution problem. On that note, did you both hear from Vinny about the Rogue Mega Evolution reports for us to look into? We did, which I suppose means it's time for another strategy meeting. Sorry. Let's start our meeting, Psytrix. Let's go. Alright, strategy meeting time. Here's the new info from Vinny. Our first concern is Dragonite in Vert Sector 3. Second, in Jean Sector 4, we have a Tyranitar to check out. And finally, there's a Starmie in Blue Sector 9. All three of these can be difficult to tackle even when they haven't Mega Evolved. Which means they've been extremely tough customers when Mega Evolution is set in. Do you feel up to it, Psytrix? Of course, that's what we're here for. Team MZ will be supporting you on the ground as usual. But even with our help, these will be serious opponents. We can't let our guards down. Sure, but think of how good we've gotten working together now. Yeah, we've calmed so many rogue mega Pokemon. Team MZ is a well-oiled machine. True enough. Okay, so to recap, we've got 3 more Pokemon at the risk of Mega Evolution. We'll stake out each of their locations, then support Psytrix from there. First up, the Dragonite in Vector 3. That one goes to Tawny. Naveen, you go keep an eye on that Tyranitar in John's Sector 4. And I'll stand by to help handle the Starmie in Blue Sector 9. Let's see. We always seem to leave the heaviest load on your shoulders, Psytrix. I'm fine, really. Thanks, Psytrix. I'm really glad to hear that. And you can count on us to heal up your Pokemon before we get into battle. Alright, team, move out. Time to save more Pokemon from Rogue Mega Evolution. Let's get to work. So, first things first, we're going after that Dragonite. Where is it? Ah, over here. I'll go over here. Ugh. Sheesh. Yeah, I was around here somewhere before. There's supposed to be a ladder around here somewhere. I think it's inside over here. Yeah. That alpha trap. There we go. Just to let you guys know, I have mostly already collected all the plushies. I don't know if I'm gonna aim for that big Canary plushie, but pretty much I got all the necessity down. Hi, Cleffa. But no, I'm not gonna chase you. Alright, we're here. And let me just do a little hard save. Should be easy to deal with this guy. Can't wait to get this. There you are. Dragonite's just up ahead. The Dragonite is a pretty troublesome Pokemon. It hits hard, and it's built tough. Its Mega Evolution was only recently discovered too. We don't really know what to expect from it. But you look curious. Something on your mind? Your reason for protecting Lumiose? That person you've been looking for. Yeah. I guess I feel like I need to protect the city since that person I'm searching for is here somewhere. Right now, that means taking care of Lumiose's Rogue Mega Evolution problem. Alright, let's do this. Let's save this Dragonite. Here we go. Alright, go for Alligator. Ice Fang. Got him. Got him. Go, 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 go. Ooh. Down to a nice vulnerable state. Nuts, missed. Oh. Run. Ooh. Meganium. Ooh. And just got him. Ooh. Yes. Let's Mega Evolve. And let's heal up too. Ah. Oof. Run. Oof. Ah, thunder. Not good. All right. Hurry up and stop closing. Ooh. Ooh. He's vulnerable. Keep hammering him. Alright, he's almost dead. Oof. Stop disappearing. Oof. Come on for alligator. Uh-oh. Storing up power. Damn. Where'd it go? Oh crap. Ooh. Damn. This. Ah. Yes. Okay. And it should end it. Yep. That's done. Alright, so we took care of Mega Rogue Dragonite. And we got a cool Dragonite's Mega Stone. You're on a roll, Psytrix. Sooner or later, we're gonna figure out what's causing all these Pokemon to go rogue. Then Lumiose will be a place shared by people and Pokemon, just like the folks of at Quagsarticle want. Alright, thanks for the heal. Gonna be on our way to the next mission. Okay. Let's go ahead and evolve you. Nice. Okay, we got Chestnut. Though we won't get his Mega Stone this season. And let me tell you something, it was hard to get a female Fennekin because like the females only spawn like 12% of the time. Like the normal spawn rate of the males. So I literally reset the spawn points again and again. It took me about 15 to 20 tries, I think, to get that female Fennekin. Because I said, I want a female Fennekin. Let's see. Okay, so taking you here. Who do we even want on my team anymore? Yeah, I think I'll go ahead and take you. And I managed to get a Squirmery too. That's a good thing. Oof. Where are my EVs? Yep, we got Espeon, Umbreon, Jolteon, Vaporeon, Leafeon, Flareon, and Glaceon. Now we're just missing is Sylveon. Where to next? Yeah, let's go after Tyranitar. Again, this should be an easy one. For those of you who did not choose Feraligatr for your starter, you must be regretting it now, don't you? Oh no, I don't have Feraligatr. For me, Feraligatr was the best starter to choose from. Now, where is that rogue Pokemon? Ah, down there. Naveen, I'm on my way. Just dropping by to say hi. Okay, let's go ahead and do a little save. Alright, time to subdue this guy. Here's our likely soon to Mega Evolve target, Tyranitar, the armor Pokemon. You did your research. Expected from the name, it possesses impressive defense. This may be a long fight, but my Scrafty should do well against Tyranitar in terms of type matchups. And in any case, this Tyranitar needs our help, so we'll simply have to do this. Yep, let's do it. I bet you can handle this on your own if you had to, but you can count on Scrafty and me to help. Let's do it. Ooh. Never got to use Mega Tyranitar before. Wait, is this even a new Mega? No, it's not. Ooh. Yep. Go up for it. Whoa. Got him. Whoa. Yeah, this is getting ugly. Armor Pokemon, my butt. Ooh. I don't know how I dodged that, don't ask me. Ah! Whoa. Run, run. Sheesh, my Tyranitar is taking a heavy hit. Oh, who invited you over here? Ah, for alligator. Max revive. Let's get him. Ooh. Whoa. All right. Whoa. Come on. Yeah, that's a flaw they really need to work out here. Like, I'm not even taking any damage or anything, yet I still can't reach into my satchel. And it's over. Tyranitite. No, Tyranitar, right? It should have been Tyranitite, or whatever. All these wild Pokemon gathering in Lumiose, and all this rogue Mega Evolution. I'd be relieved when we can finally figure out what the cause and put an end to this. I'll keep looking into it on my end as well. Just one more to deal with. Alright, so now it's the Starmie. Being that it is a grass type. No, I'm sorry, that as a psychic type, it should be easy to deal with. Ah, I've gone the wrong way. Night's gonna fall? Seriously? So a night and day falls way too far here. And battle zones activated. What's going on? Huh? Hold on, you lot. You don't... Let me see. Sorry, I'm putting too much emotion to that. Hold on, you lot. You don't want to mess with the Pokemon up ahead? It's shredded in Mega Power, whatever, and is rare and ready to blow, so no one's getting by me. Feels like I've seen you two before, though. It's Psytrix, ain't it? And the other one. Well, trainers as strong as you two ought to be alright. Come on, follow me. Wow, all I had to do was stand next to her and then we're immediately recognized. For goodness sake. Which imbecile let two civilians waltz right in here when I specifically said to block off the area? Mr. Philippe, hi! What are you doing here? We received word about a Pokemon behaving erratically. We cannot allow any Lumiose residents to be harmed, so we came to evaluate the situation. I thought that if need be, I could take care of the situation personally. Your intel was spot on. The erratic Pokemon you were warned about is at risk of undergoing rogue Mega Evolution, and we've come to calm it down. I see, so you're trying to keep Lumiose safe, just like us. Problem is, I'm here on direct orders from the boss. He would hardly be pleased if I simply step aside for you, I'm sure you understand. Then what are we supposed to do? It's simple. If Psytrix defeats my team, then I will be unable to take on other opponents. Oh, so basically he's just too proud to back down. Alright, this will be easy. For Alligator. And oof. Ugh. Come on. Got him. Caesar. I don't think I have enough Pokemon to deal with him. Oh well. Oh. Did he just sucker punch me? Alright, I'm getting into... I don't want to back down with my Feraligatr. And that's done. Next. Aggron. Ooh. And that's that. Next. And Squirmery, of course. Becomes Mega Squirmery. Mega Evolving. Take care of him. Alright, this should end it. I won't lie, he was kinda tough. Your true strength lies in drawing out the full strength of your Pokemon, huh? I see you've been honing your skills. Time for us to withdraw, you lot. We can leave the things to Team MZ. I can understand why the boss holds you in such high regards. When I first met the boss, I thought nobody could possibly surpass him. Yet now I find the world maybe bigger than I first imagined. That's kind of funny coming from you, Felipe. You're older than Corbeau and the rest of us. Ages matter little when it comes to greatness. In my childhood years, I was always formidable in physical strength and in my talent for battles. As such, I was able to keep the local riffraff under control and under my command. But it was still nothing but a young fool. I was strong, yes, but it didn't put food on the table. It was only thanks to Lysandre's support that I managed to survive those days. That wasn't the case for Mr. Corbeau. He negotiated with Lysandre, convincing the man to give him seed money for his ventures. Mr. Corbeau started up all sorts of businesses, security services, Pokemon carriers, even some things that perhaps weren't entirely above board. He was quite the little upstart, so me and my gang thought he needed to be taught a lesson. Yet young Mr. Corbeau and his partner Venipede gave us the slip at every turn. Always one step ahead of us, until we were forced to admit defeat. He outdid us completely, and in an area entirely unrelated to Pokemon battles. Wow, he's really telling us a lot. I wonder if Corbeau would approve of him telling us this much. Ever since then, he has been the only person I call my boss. Maybe I shouldn't have told you all that. In exchange for your silence, please take this. Yep, I knew it. He was talking way too much. What's this? Water stone, right? Use it on that partner of yours. It will surely help you to protect Lumiose. Now then, please make sure to handle things here. If the city goes down, the Rustigan will have no clients left to work with, after all. If I use the stone Mr. Felipe gave me, it'll be a Starmie versus Starmie. Think I should do it? Well, it was a gift. You're right. Yeah, okay. I'll evolve my partner. Then we gotta go calm down that rogue Mega Starmie. Well, let's get to it. So we're really gonna have a Starmie versus Starmie battle. Gotcha. Before I do, though, I'll grab this. A timer ball. I hear Ghastly. I don't see it, though. Ah, never mind. There we go. Down here. Ooh, protein. There's our target. The concentration and blah blah blah, we already know that. Let's take care of it already. Before Starmie's Rogue Mega Evolution sets in, want to heal your Pokemon? Yeah, let's do it. Make sure your Feraligatr stays safe, okay? Let's take care of this. Alright, we're gonna see a goofy form, I betcha. Oh my god. It's a Patrick Star. Oh. Eat it. Nice, nice. Oof. Stop doing that already. Got him. Oh, yep, this isn't looking good. Whoa, thing's fast. Oh, it's got another burst in it. She finally evolved her Starmie, nice. Get out. Alright, for Alligator. Nice. Oh, come on, stay put still. Ooh. Yep, that was so easy to evade right there. Oh. Here it comes. Whoa. Ah. Hey, no friendly fire. Oh, great. Doing it again. I have to find a way to stop it. Ah. Yes. Almost dead. I look very calm in these battles, but I'm just right now thinking of my next moves up ahead. Ooh. Yikes. That thing using takedown? Oh, Christ. Here he comes. Whoa. Ah. And that broke his concentration. Ooh, no, it's freeze dry. Finish it. And that's game. We're gonna make a Starmie. Done. Good work, Psytrix. That's another Rogue Mega Evolution, Rogue Pokemon successfully calmed. These battles really take it out of you, huh? You know, We gotta help those poor Pokemon and stop the suffering, but geez, they don't let up with the super fierce attacks. And all that running around and dodging, it leaves me absolutely starving. Do you think Lumios's restaurant might have started all this as a ploy to bring in customers? Nah, couldn't be. That'd be wild. Alright, that takes care of all the rogue evolution. Let's go back into the hotel. That was Tawny. I'm guessing she wants us back at Hotel Z to debrief. Alright. Got some cool Megastones out of all of it. Okay, so now here we go. Delphox. Nice. Level 40. Just 10 more, no, 9 more points away. That's all. Until I get the shiny charm. Oh, Staruse. So, back to Hotel Z. Hey guys, we managed to save another batch of Pokemon from Rogue Mega Evolution. As usual, it was a large thanks to your efforts. In fact, you really did outdid yourself this time. I'm so sorry, I'm so glad we got you on Team MZ. Hey AZ, can I ask you something? Yes, what is it, my young friend? You keep saying we need to find the strongest Mega Evolution user, but how do we determine that? Like, how do we know which trainer is the actual strongest? That is up to Floette to decide. How do you know? I mean, that it will require the greatest of Mega Evolution users to handle Floette's true power. For the moment, let us supposedly be glad that you all continue to succeed in calming rogue Pokemon. But do we know how Floette would even decide who's the strongest? Maybe it's got to be a Pokemon trainer that Floette thinks it could rely on? Well, that must be Psytrix. Says who? Promotion match? Who's this guy? Grisham. This promotion match announced. Okay, so it'll be easy. I already have my challenger ticket. A rank. So it's finally time. You're closing in on A rank now, the very top of the ZA Royale. Just one question. Who the heck is this Grisham? Does anyone know? Grisham, I think is supposed to be pronounced. Odd that they've made it to B rank but managed to keep their face secret. Some folks prefer not to show their faces in their profile pictures. They want to keep their daily lives and their ZA Royale activities separate. Some people register under pseudonyms or nicknames, you know? That's true, but still, how are you supposed to find them and to have your promotion match? You'll have to wait for them to find you, I guess. Have spawned. Hey Bean, what's up? How you doing? We're just playing some ZA here right now. I just dealt with 3 Rogue Mega Evolution Pokemon back to back, and I got some cool Mega Stones. And risk things getting worse with Prism Tower? No way. We can't just sit back and wait. Let's ask Vinny. I have a feeling he wouldn't just offer someone's personal information like that. Maybe Emma could help us though? Let's head to the Looker Bureau, Psytrix, and try to find out more information on this Grisham. You sure you're near the end? Yeah, I'm pretty sure, because it's supposed to be I did my research on the game. It's supposed to have 37 main missions, so I'm really am close to the end right now. We joined the ZA Royale. Who joins the ZA Royale under a false name? There are some strange people out there. Strongest Mega Evolution user. Another role I should have fulfilled and yet failed to. Alright then. So let me go ahead and put this back. I need my Charizard. Where are you, Charizard? Gonna have to search for it. There he is. I've been evolving Pokemon left and right too. Let me see. If you need something, just call me, okay? No problem. Also good to see you here, Bala. How you doing? And for those of you who are just joining, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe if you don't want to miss anything new on my future streams. Now let's continue. Let's see. Fine. If only they have given Crocodile a Mega Evolution, then I would be spamming him all day. But what else? What are you gonna do? Let's see. I think that we could leave it like that for now. First, though, I want to go ahead and buy some more Mega Stones. The Stone Emporium. I ported Mega Man to Game Boy Advance. Really? You mean port? Oh, you like jacked them in? Jack in Mega Man. Like, are you talking about NT Warrior franchise when instead of a robot, they made him into a computer program? I used to like watching that on Kids WB when I was a kid. Every Saturday morning, I got up to watch Mega Man. Oh, nope. Okay. Well, I'm talking about something completely different then. But still. And it has been proven that Mega Man NT Warrior is the strongest out of all the Mega Men. Like the whole Mega Man X game I can play on Game Boy Advance. Oh, okay. I'm getting lost. Okay, and that's been purchased. So I just have these two to get. And then I will finally catch up to Bala in Mega Evolution. Mwahahahaha. Okay, so let's see here. And plus, I'm really glad we are getting to the ending, because DLC is launching in December. I'm trying to get as enough money as possible to buy it, so we can pre-order it and have it ready for day one. Alright, let's go inside. Good, glad to see you too, Mimi. Hello there. What can I do for you today? If this is about your case, I've narrowed down the list of likely candidates by looking at people who's come to Lumios within the last few years. Thanks, Emma, but it's actually another missing person we're here for today for. Another missing person? Alright, let's hear it. We need to find Psytrix's opponent for his next promotion match. Do you have a name? Grisham. Grisham. I know that name. one of the top ranked trainers in the ZA Royale, or so I've heard. I can give you the intel you need, but this knowledge could potentially put you in danger. Do you still want to know? Of course we still want to. I figured you'd say that. Okay, I know what to do. Okay? If you beat me in a battle, I'll tell you what I know. Come on, let's head outside. So she knows who this Grisham person is? That's not good. Is it Emma? I have a feeling it's gonna be Emma. But there's nothing really we can do for it. You should know Emma's really strong. Her detective work makes her too busy for the ZA Royale, but she'll be in the top ranking. But she'd be in the top rankings for sure. Are you ready to battle me? I need some time. Hold on. If she's gonna come with Ampharos, you don't want to know about Grisham, don't you? Yeah, let's battle. I'll win. I'll be using Pokemon that were given to me by a man who played an important role in my life. Malamar. Everyone, let's go. Malamar? Alright, Detective Emma. Let's see what you got. Yeah, she called Ampharos. Here we go. Bye-bye. Mawile. Earthquake. And down you go. Lopunny. Alright. She got all kinds of Pokemon that Mega Evolves. Brick Break. Crap, she burned me. Ooh. Alright. Brick Break. Lucario. And take this. And Malamar. Finally, we get to see Mega Malamar. Let's see what you got. I've seen the images, but I just want to see the animation itself. Damn. Sorry to burst your bubble, Emma, but I'm not losing. And that game. Good thing those old guys aren't here to see this. Tell me, what do you know about Team Flare? They're the group that caused all the trouble for Kalos 5 years ago, right? Exactly right. Their group was led by a man named Lysandre. He disappeared 5 years ago, but now he's reappeared calling himself L. He's been spotted around town with a mysterious Pokemon. It seems suspicious, so I decided to investigate them. Not for a client, just for me. But everything I've uncovered tells me that L hasn't been doing anything sinister at all. In fact, he seems to be genuinely trying to help save Lumiose. So it's not the old guard we've got to worry about here, but rather the new. You see, about 5 years ago, I've had my own ties to someone who was involved in Team Flare. That's how I heard what you are about to tell you. Before Team Flare collapsed, they started making moves to secure they left a legacy. Apparently, they tried a few different things, including making the expansion suit that I use. Another one of their efforts involved training up a new generation to carry out their ideals. Grisham was one of the young trainers that Team Flare taught, though it's not clear if Grisham is even a real name or not. And now it seems Grisham is taking part in the ZA Royale, but why? To what end? Could it be for Team Flare? Does Grisham still have their own goals? Maybe it's for Team Flare. I mean, you did say they trained him. No, there's no real saying for sure. Not until I do some more digging, at least. You know what? I bet Mabel at the Pokemon Research could tell you more about Grisham. See. Why would she know anything? Sorry, but that's not for me to say. It's up to Mabel to decide how she wants to how much she wants to share. Thanks for the tip, Emma. I'll do some investigating on my own. You should go to the Pokemon Research Lab to see what Mabel says, Psytrix. Alright. Alright then, so we finally get into the root cause of Pokemon, from Pokemon X and Y. I mean, we all pretty much know Mabel is a former Team Flare member. How she got put in charge of the research lab, I don't understand. And I would love to see why didn't they put Malva in this too then? Like, Malva is from X and Y. She was... For those of you who remember Malva, she was a member of the Elite Four in X and Y. In the anime, she was arrested, but in the game, she continued as a member of the Elite Four after Team Flare was defeated. Director's office. What the? That rat! That vile little man! Uh-oh. Something has happened. I can't believe that mare. It's not my fault we keep getting more wild zones. And it's not even like I can tell him off. Not when he knows I'm basically at his mercy. But that doesn't mean I should get to worked into the ground. I'm acting director of this place. Hi Mabel. Sorry to bother you. Are you making progress on my research tasks? I want to know about Grisham. Grisham? Who could that be? Someone who was within Team Flare. Team Flare? It seems you already know more about Gresh than I would have thought. Fine. So I used to be a part of Team Flare. Wait, seriously? I don't really mind telling people if they're merely curious, but there are still people today who react badly if they hear the words Team Flare, you know. So I don't exactly walk around advertising it, but I won't lie about it if I'm asked either. I like the music though. It fits the mood. When everything fell apart, I got taken into custody along with the others, but I took a plea deal. So I got made acting director of this lab. Easy to keep tabs on me if I'm always stuck here, right? My role in Team Flare also had me looking into Pokemon energy and all, so I don't hate the work. Sorry, I didn't mean for the sob story to spill out. You know what, you want to know about Grisham, right? He was a part of the younger generation in Team Flare. Everyone called him Gresh. It means gray, like the color of ash. He was pretty strong when it came to Pokemon battles. Not that he got much chance to show off his skills at the time. I honestly don't know what he might... Sorry. I honestly don't know what he might be thinking now joining the ZA Royale. But if you really gotta know, you might want to try the Nouveau Cafe in Centrico Plaza. Why? You'll find out when you go there, won't you? Sheesh, kid. Don't take all the mystery and fun out of life. You're about to walk into a pretty sticky situation, but I'll be there to help you when the time comes. And don't forget, I still want you to keep up that research work too. Alright, you heard the lady. Team Flare is now coming out of the shadows and into the light. And again, for those of you who are watching, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. I try to be active most of the times, but for some circumstances that prevent me from doing so, I do advise beforehand. I think we're going to be coming to the end of the game soon. Let's see. So, where are we going? Yeah, here. Food truck. So, I think these guys used to be Team Flare Grunts. I wouldn't have imagined it though, but looking at their outfits now, it makes sense. Yeah, it makes sense because this is that wavy thing, that wavy line there. I think it maybe have something to do with Team Z, Team Flare, but I could be wrong. All right, let's talk. The only good thing we've got to offer is our location. You here for another nasty drink? If you'd like to order something, please speak to the lady there. I'd like to talk about Grisham. Well, isn't this entertaining? It looks like you've managed to find your next opponent. The quiet master of the Central Plaza famed Nouveau Cafe truck is indeed just a front. The truth is, I'm one of the top-ranked trainers in the ZA Royale, the foremost trainer in B rank, and the boss of Team Flare's Nouveau? You're Grisham? Yes, you found me. Grisham at your service. Sheesh. So you're... so wait, I expected him to point us in the right direction, but you're Grisham. Okay. I've got my own goals to achieve. Goals that have brought me to the ZA Royale, which is why I cannot let you defeat me. I suppose this still makes a little sense to you, however. Shall I explain the whole thing? Grisham, you know this kid is with AZ. There's no point in even trying to explain it all to someone on AZ's side. This is Griselle, one of my comrades in Team Flare Nouveau. Let's just take this kid down, right here, right now, while we got the chance. Hey! Griselle, please do calm yourself. Nouveau Cafe is here to offer comfort to the masses. It is no place to start a commotion. Fine. I sent you a location. If you care at all about knowing the truth, go there and wait. We'll close up shop and then head over. Thanks. I appreciate you guys being very kind to me and not killing me on the spot like, you know too much. I must eliminate you right now. If you'd be so kind, please check out your map and find your way, and you can find your own way. We'll meet you there. Well, they're gone. Who would have thought the coffee people were the ones doing this all the time? It was a front. A ruse! Let's see. Is it us? Alright, first of all, let's fly. Oh. What is this place? Oh. Hello. Look at you, waiting like a good little boy. I imagine you've been asking yourself why would we want to meet at such a spot. This is Lysandre Cafe. Lysandre Cafe? It was a very important place for anyone in Team Flare, though now it's an empty storefront. No one has any desire to rent a location so closely associated with such a disreputable group. And since no one wants it, we've taken the liberty to continue to use it as a base for Team Flare. Or, rightly, Team Flare Nouveau. You do know about Team Flare, don't you? Of course I do. What could an outsider like you know about Team Flare really was? Griselle! Grisham, this kid is our enemy. He is nothing but an obstacle to all the goals we have hoped to achieve for Team Flare Nouveau. There's no point in trying to explain anything to someone like this. Let's just get rid of him. The world has not been so kind or forgiving towards those of us who are a part of Team Flare. I'm afraid it is too understandable. And I'm afraid it is all too understandable, sad though it is, that some harden their hearts in response, like Griselle here has done. My apologies. I'm afraid there's simply no stopping Griselle once she set a course of action. Though it will mean revealing your battle tactics to me before a promotion match, I must ask, please, won't you grant Griselle the battle she desires? So that's how it's gonna be, huh? No problem. I'll battle you right here and now. I'll beat you easy. Fight me. Let's do it. I'm going to burn you to the ground. There won't be enough of you left to fight in the ZA Royale. Guess we got no choice. Talonflame, huh? Let's see what level she is. Oh, level 59? That's not even that tough. That's one down. You're next. Aerodactyl. And another. Oof. And down. They're bulky, I'll give them that much. Ooh, a protect, huh? Stop following me. Oof. Down he goes. Metagross. Alright. For Alligator. Ooh, it knows Ice Punch. And down you go. High Roar. Oh, she's going for Mega Evolution. I'm gonna win this battle. We can't let anyone stand in our way. Oh, she has a ring. Interesting. Mega Pyroar. Alright, we can play the Mega game too. Let's crush him. Oh, that was a completely one-sided battle. This is ridiculous. Had enough? I lost. My Pokemon lost. That was well fought. I expected nothing less from Team MZ's new ace, the one who seeks to save Lumio City. I'd say this time for a little coffee break. Voila! One Ember Roast, our signature drink at Nouveau Cafe. That should have perked your Pokemon who battled for us as well. Now that we're all feeling refreshed, allow me to teach you about the true history of Team Flare and what it is we hope to achieve. Please, follow me inside. Great. Time for a little show and tell, huh? fiery reds of Lysandre's burning passion. That is what filled this Lysandre Cafe. And here, in this place, I'd like to explain to you why I chose to battle in the ZA Royale. Shall we begin with Team Flare? You see, the group known as Team Flare provided a place for people to come together and help one another, all to achieve a more beautiful world. However, our leader, a man named Lysandre, grew disillusioned with humanity over time. Fearing what the future might bring, he set his sights on a new goal of his own, to reduce the number of people in the world. In the end, Lysandre made a truly foolish choice. He chose to use the ultimate weapon. Do you know about the ultimate weapon, which nearly burnt the Kalos region off the map? That weapon was AZ's creation. You may also see AZ as a kindly figure who has provided you with a place to call home. But if he had never built something so horrifying as that ultimate weapon, then Lysandre would have never been driven to such madness. And we in Team Flare wouldn't have become social outcasts. And now it appears that AZ is out set to save Lumios, relying on the support of your Team MZ. Honestly, it's laughable. Wow. My apologies. I imagine you don't know how to respond to such an unexpected outpouring. Yeesh. I mean, I get where they're coming from, but it was all due to Lysandre's choices, though, in the end. He could have simply not decided to go with the weapon. I mean, some people just go a little too far when they want to do good, and that makes them the bad guys sometime. And they say, if I have to be the bad guy, then I'll so readily do so. And of course, you might not even believe a word that I've said. That is why I invited you here, Psytrix, to witness the truth for yourself. The truth? You'll see. Open sesame! Wow. That's so old-fashioned. Beyond the door lies... And that's wait, no, I'm sorry. Not old-fashioned, that's also cliche. Open sesame, really? Wow. Beyond the door lies the former Lysandre Labs. It was a facility used to research in the days when Team Flare was still active. And it was down there that we learned AZ's secrets for ourselves. That is where we learned of the terrible weapon that AZ created. You must see the truth with your own eyes if you are to fully understand how awful it is. Lysandre Labs was designed to be a labyrinth. And, of course, plenty of wild Pokemon have taken over this place since it was abandoned. You might be done in before you even get to see the truth for yourself. Thank you. But I'm gonna go ahead and take a look at myself. Transporters. Ooh. This is creepy. I figured enough time had passed for you to have gotten yourself in some trouble. Let me guess, you're down in Lysandre Labs? If so, there should be an elevator right in front of you, see? You'll need to find an elevator key. There should be one lying around somewhere there. Great. Lying around, she says. How am I supposed to do that? Warp panel doesn't seem to be powered. We'll have to find the right power source, the power supply unit to get it up and running again. This door seemed to be locked. There's an A in the display. Well, I guess. Yeah, but we'll need the elevator key, so we'll need to go digging. An Ultra Ball? I'm hearing Pokemon. Oh, a Houndour. Yep, there are full of fire types here. I'll catch it. I need the data anyway. Let me see. Maybe if I use this Dusk Ball. No, that won't work either. That worked. Alright, power on. Teleporter should be working. Perfect. Teleporter's back on. Looks like it's gonna be a maze here. Manetric? Want it. Alright, got him. I think that's the key. Got it. Anything else over here? Yep. Dark Pulse. Cool. Alright, let's go. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Oh, wait. Here we go. Well, it wasn't the elevator key, but at least it opened the lab. Ah! A wyvern. A noivern, sorry. Nah, failed. Anything else here? Another Houndour. Just my luck. More wild Pokemon to deal with. Hi. And another generator to open. Okay. This is kind of weirded out right now. I don't do good with mystery games. This just reminds me so much of like Resident Evil. Great. We're gonna need another control key, I betcha. Ooh. Rare candy. Tiny mushroom again. And what's this here? Got it. Okay. Do we just go back? No, actually, no, it's right here. Open sesame. Ooh. Still catching that. You didn't see anything. Crap. They saw me. They saw me. Peekaboo. Never works. Let's try that again. Ah, stubborn one, isn't ya? Oop. Oh, crap. Ah. That's not good. Oof. Come on, stay still. And I'm making it easy, is he? Ah! You know what? Whatever. We'll just kill it. I have no use for it. I got what I was after anyway. Alright, so Beldum has now joined the team. Can't waste my max revives. Now what do I do? Wasn't down here in this way. Oh, what? More of these little tykes? Crap. You'll never take me alive. Hi. Bam. Didn't work. Luxury balls are a waste of time. Power on. Now where do I go? think I see something in the other room, but I don't want to be able to reach it. Wonder what's in there. But first, let's do a little detective work in here. Max revive. Okay, we found some replenishment. Anything else? Nope. Oh. A nugget. Nice. No, I didn't miss anything, it seems. Ah. There's seriously an alpha here? Oh, I see the pass. Bam. That takes care of that. Got it. Ah. Hi. Got it. Run. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. We'll have to deal with you first. A Honedge? None of my Pokeballs I have here work. Naga slash floats in the way. It looks like you will have to defeat it to go on ahead. Alright then. Should be simple enough. Hi. And good night. I know they're going a little too enthusiastic about this, but hey. And that's game. Half is clear. Great. Labyrinth, they say. It's not even that, it wasn't that hard of a labyrinth. Right, so what is here though? What is this? It's one of the standing stones that line Route 10 all the way to the ruins of Geosench Town. These stones apparently behave in a mysterious manner. They usually emit energy, but when the ultimate weapon activated, that reverses. Then, they then begin to absorb energy from Pokemon attached to them. Oh, damn. Let's not touch those then. Teleporter, please turn on. Got it. And we have the pass. Now we can now access the key. Am I here? Yeah, I'm here. Finally. Now I can use the key. Which floor you like to go to? The last floor? What is this place? Whoa. Some of the machinery powered back on in response to your presence. Security check initiated. Possession of all keys had been confirmed. Commencing partial reboot of system. System rebooted. Voice guidance enabled. 4 files are available for playback. File 1, the device. File 2, the fuel. File 3, the legends. File 4, our shared dream. Let's go with the first, the device. The device that grants life. This device was created 3,000 years ago in the past. It was originally designed to restore life to a Pokemon that had perished. We had found this ultimate weapon buried in the earth beneath Geosench Town. It has been well preserved. We believe we can have it operational with a little work. But we have not yet found the necessary key to activate the weapon. We believe AZ should still possess it, since he was the machine's creator. We must find him and capture him without delay. Which file would you like to review next? The fuel. The device that grants life, in fact, grants the deceased life stolen from other Pokemon. This is because the basic function of the device is to distill energy into the purest form, then emit that distilled energy. This emission can take the form of convection, radiation, or conduction. Thus, life can be conducted back into a Pokemon that had lost its own, allowing it to be revived. What then would occur if we were to fuel the device with the energy of a legendary Pokemon? Which file would you like to review next? The Legends. Kalos is said to have 2 legendary Pokemon. It is Xerneas, which represents life and rebirth, and Volatile, representing destruction and death. The power to grant life and the power to seal life. These are mysterious abilities that even science has not been able to decode. What would happen to the world if we were to use such power to activate the ultimate weapon? Which file would you like to review next? Our shared dream. As the world grows wealthier, the number of Pokemon and people will only continue to grow. The growth that will invite new difficulties. In time, life will fill every corner of the planet until no life can be sustained. When there is only one of something, it cannot be shared. When something cannot be shared, it will be fought over. And when something is fought over, some must survive without it. The only way to create a world where people live in beauty, a world without conflict or theft, is to reduce the number of living things. Oh great, so basically he went Thanos on everybody. My comrades in Team Flare, the time has come to lead the world towards a more beautiful future. Huh? Zygarde? What are you doing down here? Have you learned the secret of the ultimate weapon? How truly abominable it was? Lysandre. AZ created that weapon. Then 1,000 years later, he also made a device that now dwells within Prism Tower. But how? Zygarde seems to wish that I come to this place. I have lost most of my memories, and yet this place does bring back some. What I remember most clearly is AZ. When I spoke with him 5 years ago, though, the bars of his cell, I didn't know of his true intent, but I did learn of the device within Prism Tower. I set my mind onto activating both the ultimate weapon and that device. But to activate the device required a certain Pokemon, one particular Floette. and there was no way to know where that Floette could be found. That led me to abandon my plan for the tower's device, but the ultimate weapon could still be activated using the key AZ carried, and so I did. There was an explosion, I remember that much, though I cannot recall the cause of it. Perhaps the weapon was incomplete? I was buried deep in the earth, together with Team Flare's secret base. But you're still alive? Zygarde saved me. It worked to protect all living creatures in the sea, in the area, from the light raining down, the deadly light of the ultimate weapon. In doing so, Zygarde exhausted its own power, but at the weapon's activation, the device in Prism Tower awoken as well, sensing danger. Now it has become a threat to Lumiose. It could fully lose control at any time. To stop the device to protect the city, Zygarde must regain its true power. It has given me a mission. Sooner or later, the tower will enter a frenzied state, similar to a rogue Mega Evolution. The only one who can bring it back under control is AZ's Floette. We need the Eternal Flower, and a trainer who can draw forth her full power. This is the truth I know, and now you have learned all that these young people waiting in Lysandre Cafe wanted you to learn. Go and speak with Grisham and with AZ, then do what must be done. Lysandre. So you're just gonna stay here, bro? Go speak with AZ and then do what must be done. Okay. So basically, that's it. Let's go. Sheesh. Did you see Lysandre? I met him inside. To think he is still alive, and yet he doesn't seem to remember us in the slightest. How could he just forget? It's all because of him. The rest of us. Griselle, there will be a time for such things later. And you, Psytrix, you know the truth of AZ's sins, and so I make this request to you. Get AZ's Floette and give her to me. Why would I do such a thing? What about what Floette wants? You must see it by now. With AZ's special Floette, we should be able to keep the Prism Tower controlled. Everything we've learned points to that conclusion. We must stop the tower from going on a rampage if we're ever to achieve the kind of beautiful world Team Flare once dreamed of. If we can be the ones to protect Lumiose, then people will finally see us differently. Do you understand? We were mere children, born to those who chose to join Team Flare, and yet we became pariahs in the eyes of society when Team Flare was disbanded. But we couldn't just leave Lumiose. The city is our home too, and we love it as much as anyone else. The only reason Team Flare exists was to make Lumiose better, to make all of Kalos better. At Nouveau Cafe, we worked hard to provide coffee to those who have little else. And as we worked there, we also heard the voices of Lumiose's people. We understand this city better than anyone else. We know its people better than anyone else. So, if you really want to face me in battle, you'll need more than just a challenger's ticket. You'll need to be ready to hand over Floette to me. I must become the strongest Pokemon trainer by battling my way up through the ZA Royale. I must become the strongest Mega Evolution user. Then I will be the one to restrain Prism Tower with AZ's Floette. Go talk with the rest of MZ and decide what it is what you really ought to do. It is time that all of us learn. It's time they all learn of AZ's sins. Now go back to Hotel Z. Alright then. Alright, I'm gonna be right back. I just need to go get something to drink. BRB. Alright, I'm back, guys. So, to Hotel Z. Nobody seems to be here yet. You've returned. I heard from Emma what leads you are following up to. I imagine you've learned much of my tale by now, isn't that right? So he knows. Oh, Psytrix, did you manage to find Grisham? I found him all right. He's the guy from the cafe. No kidding! I went digging into some rumors about Grisham with Emma after our chat. Sounds like he's one formidable trainer. Plus, he's a part of this group, Team Flare Nuova, and he's been gathering all sorts of info about Lumios from customers at Nuova Cafe. He even seems to know something weird's going on with Prism Tower. AZ, is there a chance you could tell us more about the tower, given the situation? Yes, I've also been thinking it's time that I talk to you all about it. Come, we can speak on the roof. Psytrix, you know of the ultimate weapon, don't you? I went to Lysandre Labs. Then I shall tell you of the terrible sins I have committed, and of my regrets. In the war that occurred 3,000 years ago, many things were lost. So many Pokemon had their futures stolen. People lost the everyday lives they'd known. And my Floette was sent to the front lines, where she lost her life. I made a device, a machine that can grant life, all so I could revive my beloved Floette. I brought Floette back to life. I got back what I had wanted, what I had loved the most, but my rage had not subsided. I could not forgive the world that had hurt the Pokemon that I loved. Oh wow. In my rage, I remade my device into the ultimate weapon. I put an end to the senseless conflict that would have taken everything from us by becoming destruction itself. Oh god. The light fired the ultimate weapon. The light fired from the ultimate weapon reached the heavens, then poured down, burning away all the rest that rested upon the earth. Oh my god. Easy. But Floette must have known the truth. She must have realized that the life I had given her was stolen from so many other Pokemon. She left me, and I wandered alone for 3,000 years. Yeah, I said, you should have known better. Seriously? For 3,000 whole years? During those long years of aimless wandering, a man of great power asked me for my help. He said he wanted a way to protect Lumios. At this, I thought to myself, I could not make another device that would take from others, but perhaps I can make one that would share the eternal life I had bestowed on Floette. It was that is what Ange is. That is what is hidden deep within Prism Tower. I built Ange to give meaning to the eternal life I had burdened Floette with. It was, in one sense, my attempt to atone to Floette for what I had done. I dreamed of the day when I could use Ange after reuniting with Floette at last. The day did not come to pass, but that was because we were living in a time of peace. But now Ange, the tower is emitting excess amounts of mega power even without Mega Floette present. This is only conjecture on my part, but I believe it may be related to the ultimate weapon being fired 5 years ago. That shock awoken Ange and has caused the mega power contained within it to spill forth. It has led to this rampant rogue mega evolution. The Pokemon suffer, the people come to harm. There's only one way to put an end to the pain. A Mega Evolution user must Mega Evolve Floette and together reach the control panel within Ange. I never could have imagined that you and Floette had that kind of history. And the tower too. We need to stop we need the strongest Mega Evolution user to stop the tower from going berserk? I have a question. Why would Floette be able to Mega Evolve at all? Normally, Pokemon can only Mega Evolve when they aren't capable of evolving any further. Shouldn't Floette be able to evolve into Florges? My Floette cannot evolve. Perhaps because it's such a special Pokemon, having received the lives of so many others. Though, that is only my conjecture. Floette returned to my side again after 3,000 years was an act of forgiveness. But she's likely also returned to me so that I can atone for my sins by stopping the tower. However, I no longer have it in me to do battle as a trainer. I mean, yeah, I guess you might have kicked all these events into motion, AZ. But I'm sure you never dreamed that the tower would go berserk like this. That doesn't matter. AZ still made this awful mess, and Team MZ is stuck cleaning it up. Naveen! I appreciate that AZ is trying to right his wrongs, and I owe him as much as any of us do. But I don't want to be the bad guy any more than the rest of you. But accountability matters. You do realize we might die trying to fix all this, don't you? Naveen is correct in what he says. I continue to cause you children nothing but trouble because of my own powerlessness. I am truly sorry. I understand, AZ. Just let Team MZ handle it. Let's leave this to Team MZ. Psytrix, it's up to us to keep the tower from going berserk, and that means you've got to beat Grisham. I'll win for sure. I knew we could count on you, Psytrix. We'll be the ones to stop the tower, not Grisham and Team Flare Nuava. All right, it's time to go for your promotion match to go challenge Grisham to a promotion match. Thank you. I'll forever be grateful for meeting all of you, my dear Team MZ. All right. I think I'm just gonna go ahead and deal with the promotion match. So, we're ready. Shall we? Let's see. But I guess it still needs a make a living. Fine. Huh? Nah, no thanks. Did you arrive at the answer together with your fellows in Team MZ? Yes, let's battle. Honestly, why has Team MZ been trying so hard to reach the top of the ZA Royale anyway? We're fighting for MZ. Yeah, we know all about that old man and that black-flowered Floette of his. So all of you idiots hope to achieve it is helping AZ tidy away all the mess he made for everyone? Griselle, please, that's too far. But it is true that you, Psytrix, don't have any real ties to the city. What reason does some outsider like you have to want to protect Lumiose? I care about Pokemon, I care about the people here, I come to love this city. That's good. I'm glad you also have something you wish to fight for. But it still pales before my own desire to emerge victorious from this battle. I will become the greatest trainer and use AZ's Floette to protect the city from the tower. And I will restore the honor of the memory of Team Flare and all who have ever had their names tied to it. I will make my own dream into a reality at last. That is why I must defeat you. No more delays. Let's finish this. Charizard, one piping hot battle to go. Okay, Charizard, huh? So that's how it's gonna be. Let's start. Your resolve is nothing compared to my own. You carry nothing like the burdens that I carry. And yet you think you'll be able to save Lumiose? I'll show you my resolve. May the flames of Team Flare rage strong and true, and burn away all of our shame and regrets. Charizard, let your dark flames pour forth. Let's do this. And Goro. Alright, let's run. Oh, it knows Bullet Punch, okay. Brick Break. Lunge. Down. Malamar, huh? Alright, lunge. Ah! Got him. I roar. Down you go. You're supposed to be the strongest. Oof. Oof. Yeah, I guess I should have not mouth-talked him too much. Down. Elements. Ooh. And down he goes. Charizard. Uh-oh. My wasted youth, nothing but ash and ruin. Mega evolve and burn all of it away, Charizard. Here he comes. Charizard Y. Nope, it's Charizard X. Let's go in my Mega Evolution. Oof. Can't fully protect ya. And that's it. We win. You certainly do direct your Pokemon with skill. There's no denying it. That's the end of your ambition. And finally A rank. Made it to the top. You lost, but Charizard and the rest of your team looked happy in that battle, Grisham. If only we could leave behind the name of Team Flare, leave behind Lumiose itself, we'd free ourselves of such a heavy burden. But Team Flare and the dreams that Lysandre hoped to make real, the world of beauty and that sense of justice still have hold of us. And they tie us to this place. Lysandre may have gone astray, but there was true righteousness in his heart, his ideals, the care he showed for all of us. If I had thrown them away aside now, I wouldn't be able to be the person I was. It seems you are now like Lumiose's strongest Mega Evolution user, Psytrix. Please, take care of Prism Tower and our city. Of course I will. If you have need of us, we'll come to your aid. After all, Nouveau exists in order to help others, so we can make the world beautiful together. Towards that aim, let us provide you with a TM. Ooh, Flare Blitz. And come by Nouveau Cafe anytime. I'll make you one of the freshest waters you'll like. Zygarde? I may have been defeated. I may have been found unworthy of becoming Zygarde's trainer. But I'll build a life to show that these things aren't what define me. Guard? Grisham. It seems self-serving desires crept in and overshadowed the ideals he holds dear. Though, of course, I am to blame for that. Thank you for helping him see the error of his ways. Prism Tower appears to be near its breaking point. And unfortunately, Zygarde still lacks the last of the cells it needs to use to its full strength. When the time comes, I hope you'll be able to protect the city. Or rather, not the city itself, but every living being here in Lumiose. Well, that's it. We've gotten our A rank. What? Tany's eyeing us weird. Guess what? I made it to A rank too. Whoa. But you both reached A rank the same day? It must have helped you two a lot to have strong teamwork like each other, others to train with. With 2 A ranks, I know we'll be able to take care of the tower. Big yes to that. I suppose that means it's nearly time for Floette to help us resolve this whole situation. I wonder who Floette will choose. Floette? What is it? What's wrong? Oh no. What happened? Wait, Floette looks like it's like she's in pain. The tower. Is it Ange that is affecting you? Oh no. Floette. Looks like she'll be okay. But I'm sure Floette pretty worried too. There's no telling if we'll be able to really stop the tower. That's true enough. But we'll never succeed if we let ourselves get too caught up worrying about things going wrong. Yeah, now the time to blow off steam and have some fun. Shake off those worries. We've got some big wins to celebrate, after all. You said it. Rest easy this night. I know the future of Lumiose and this world will be safe in your hands. And that's that. That night. Uh-oh. Whoa! I knew it! That's not good. Psytrix, you alright? I'm gonna find out what happened. Meet me by the elevator. Alright guys, so I think I'm gonna leave it here. This is probably where we're gonna be reaching the end of the game. So that's gonna be happening tomorrow when I stream. So if you guys did enjoy the stream so far, or what you're going to be watching as a video, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel so you don't miss anything new on the channel, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for what is possibly the finale of the story of Pokemon Legends ZA. Until then guys, hope you all enjoy the rest of your weekend. Bye!